So let me show you how to create a hillshade inside of QGIS. So in order to do this, you have to still have your QGIS project. If someone created your LiDAR for you, unfortunately, you won't have this. You'll have to either contact the person who created that LiDAR for you, or yes, you're gonna have to contact them, and maybe they'll create a hillshade for you for a couple bucks. But inside that, remember when you save that, so there's this, I'm working on the old course, so open up that QGIS folder, and QGIS is booting up for me, and you can see it opens up our project. Now in here we have all of our layers over here, and one of those is our LiDAR surface inner. And if we click on that, make sure it's highlighted blue, we can go over here to the right, and you see this area that says, and we're in this layer styling tab first of all, but this area right here, the single band gray, we're going to click this drop down, and we're going to go down and we're going to select hillshade, and you can see that our inner changes here, and we're going to change our zoomed in and zoomed out resampling to cubic for both of those. And now, very similar to what we did for exporting our overlays with Google and Bing, and maybe you played with Apple Proxy, you're going to right click on this again, go down to export, save as, and then you're going to do rendered image. You're going to make sure that create VRT is not checked. And then this file name, you're going to come into your overlays folder. And you can see here I got all my existing overlays that I've already done. Well, I'm just going to call this one HillShade, hit save. And then you'll remember some other stuff here. Make sure you got the right CRS selected. We're going to do calculate from layer. We're going to do our surface inner. Columns, we're going to do 16,000, 16,000. And then we're going to uncheck the add save mile to map. And we should be good. We're going to hit OK. And at that point, we're going to see this little, just like we did when the overlays before, and it's going to create an overlay inside of our overlays folder, which is right here. And you can see I got a bunch of overlays in here because I did outer and inner, Apple, Bing, Google, that's what these all are. And you can see in here I've already converted them. So I ran my TIFF to JPEG conversion and they're all converted. Now, I could click this, double click this again, and it's gonna convert everything again, and it'll take a while. So what I'm gonna do instead is, not sure where this overlay file came from here. I'm just gonna delete this, that's extra. I'm gonna take the existing ones in here. I'm gonna highlight them all. I'm gonna Control X to cut them. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna do new folder. I'm just gonna call this converted. And I'm going to move all these, I'm going to paste in here. So those are all the ones that are already converted. That way they won't be converted again. Won't hurt if you do. But now I'm going to run this TIFF to JPEG again. That's going to run. I'm going to pause. And now that that's finished, I have my HillShade TIFF file, which is a gig, and I've got my HillShade JPEG. And if I open that up, there it is. All right, so now we have a two-dimensional representation of our terrain, and I'll show you how to use those in subsequent videos.